What's up, guys? So, Kubo and the Two Strings is the fourth film by Laika, the other three being Coraline, Paranorman, and the Box Trolls. I really love Coraline. I've actually never seen Paranorman, and I thought the Box Trolls was pretty good for what it wanted to be. And so this one, going into it, I'm really a big fan of the stop motion kind of animation. Like I said with Coraline, I did enjoy it, and with The Corpse Bride and The Nightmare Before Christmas, all this Tim Burton stuff, I'm a big fan of that as well. And this film is directed by Travis Knight, and this is actually his directorial debut. Now, he's also worked on some other, Leica projects like, the Box Trolls and Paranorman. He had a producer's hand in, maybe some more. But this is his first directorial debut, and I gotta say, he did a phenomenal job directing this movie. This movie is absolutely phenomenal. From the moment it starts, the tone is very clear when the movie starts of what tone the film is going to be. It turns out that this is a very mature movie, and it has something for children, it has something for adults, it has that kid humor at points, but it's not thrown in your face. It has adult humor, it has all these likable characters, everything that you want in a film in general. Kubo and the Two Strings gives you an original story with compelling characters that you could get behind and, feel emotional for and care about. And I gotta say that this film was a breath of fresh air. It really was. The 3D was great. The voice talent is great in this film. Matthew McConaughey and Charlize Theron, really phenomenal in this film. Rooney Mara, she's great in the movie. Ralph Fiennes, I believe he's in this for a bit. And he's good as well. And half the time, I'm not even thinking of these actors playing these characters. I'm just thinking of the characters themselves, the monkey or the beetle or whatever you got going on. You know what I mean? It was so compelling, and the story was so riveting, and I found myself caring so much. And just from the beautiful lighting and the beautiful camera work, and just how good the stop motion actually is in this film, it is flawless. And, sure, there is a little bit of CG in here as well, but it all blends so wonderfully. And I was such a big fan of just watching the film. You know what I mean? It was a treat just to sit there and watch the whole entire movie. And I was never bored. This movie never has a dull moment because you're always caring about what's going on. And I want to mention the score, too, by Dario Marinelli. He's also composed films such as The Atonement, The Box Trolls, Anna Karenina, and I feel as though his score for this film was phenomenal. There wasn't anything about this movie that I disliked. I loved all of it, and I didn't feel it was too long. I felt like the runtime was just the way it needed to be, and it would be a disservice if I didn't give Kubo and the Two Strings 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved this film. Now, if we're looking into, what's the best animated film of the year, honestly, I'm probably going to tell you Kubo and the Two Strings. But what film would I rather watch? Out of the three for me that I have as a lock for nominees for the best animated feature, those being Zootopia, Finding Dory, and Kubo and the Two Strings, which of these three do I find myself finding the most rewatchable? And honestly, I'm going to say Finding Dory. And I know when I initially did my review, if you guys have seen that, I think I gave the film a 4 or 4.5. I'm not entirely sure. But, I think I might have given it a 4. I don't know. But I've seen it 3 times in the theater now, and it just gets better every time. And I found myself loving the film more and more. So, that's just me personally. But that does not take away. I think all of these 3 films are brilliant. I love all of them. Zootopia is great too. You know what I mean? They're all fantastic. But guys, comment your thoughts in the comment section. Do you plan on seeing Kubo and the Two Strings? Or if you did see it already, give me your thoughts. I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to, say about this film. And what is your favorite animated film of the year so far? I'm very curious to see what you guys got going on about that. So you could comment. And you could also follow me on Facebook and on Twitter. The links to those are in the description of this video. You could also follow me on Snapchat at RyanKing72 and on Instagram at KingArises131. Guys, my Blu-ray unboxing for The Nice Guys is going to be up on Tuesday. We're giving away the digital HD code, so that's exciting. And the next Tuesday we have The Jungle Book coming out. Can't wait for that, to rewatch it. I really want to rewatch that one. And let's see, movie reviews. I do apologize I didn't get a chance to post my Pete's Dragon review. It's been out for about a week now. It's not irrelevant, but its time is past. It's had its time to shine last week, and I think we need to start moving forward. And these other new releases, like Ben-Hur and War Dogs and what have you. So we're just going to move forward. In the video we do at the end of the year, me and Chancey Bradley are going to sit down and we're going to talk about the films that we didn't review or missed. And we're just going to, talk about those a little bit in depth, and you could expect us to talk about the fifth wave, in that we're going to talk about Gods of Egypt, we're going to talk about the boss. He's going to have some things to say about Pete's Dragon, and so am I. We're just going to talk about a bunch of films. So, yeah, guys, that's what I did. Thank you very much for watching my review for Kubo and the Two Strings. Over and out.